Hello guys, welcome to Eat and Treat. Today we are going to talk about a recipe called Avadhi Biryani. It's very different from the other biryanis, but I'm sure you'll like it. So let's get into the kitchen fast and start making the Avadhi Biryani. So to start for Avadhi Biryani, the first thing we do is take around 150 to 170 ml of oil in the vessel and let the oil heat up, and then we will be adding onions to it. Tail is hot now. We'll add the onions to it. The onion has to be in goldenish brown color. After that we will be adding our other few spices, as this biryani does not have too much of spices. So now we will be adding chicken to this. You can make a boneless also. I have taken chicken on bone. So we have to do everything very fast because we don't have to cook this entirely. As it is, chicken gets cooked very fast. So just for about a minute. Then we will be adding ginger and garlic paste. Ginger and garlic paste again shouldn't be very dry, it should be a little watery. As it is, we have to drain the gravy later. Lucknowi biryani, or you call it Avadhi biryani, has very few spices, and in spite of having few spices, whatever spices are there, it gets blended so well with the gravy that no one will even know, because at the end when we serve the biryani, none of the spice will be seen. We will be draining the entire gravy, so there will be no spices seen at all. So now we will be adding cinnamon stick, 4 to 5 cloves, some green cardamom, and most importantly we will put this nutmeg. You can break it into half, and the bigger part you put it into it. We will be removing it before preparing the final biryani. So we will put that. As I told you, we have to be a little quick in this because we don't want the kitchen. So we got to do it quickly. We don't want to cook the chicken too much, because later on with rice also it will be steamed and cooked. So now we'll be adding a little bit of salt to it. Mix it. Then we'll be adding some red chilies. Red chili powder this is. So now we'll be adding the yogurt to this, curd. Quickly we will give a stir. So now the yogurt is cooked. We'll quickly put off the gas and we'll do the preparation for the rice. So now we have put off the gas and we will add the milk to it. Adding milk to this is actually very good because it creates a thick sort of gravy, a creamy texture, which is all about the Avadhi biryani. Some people do add cream also, but I prefer adding the milk. So we've added milk. Okay, now after we added milk, we will remove the oil which you can see on top. we will just try and remove some of the oil, so that when the rice we layer it on top of the entire creamy gravy and the chicken, we will add this oil, which you can see. This oil we'll add on top of the rice. It gives a very good taste to the biryani. So this is the oil which we will be using it later. I have removed this separately and we will keep it aside. So now we'll remove this chicken pieces separately into one plate or one dish. So we will remove and keep this. So now we will be adding this gravy and drain all the spices, so that we get only the creamy texture left. We'll have to just press it hard so that all the spices get into it. This biryani is all about spices which are no one will know what exactly you have put in. So we will blend this gravy very nicely. So this is how this looks. We have drained it very nicely and we got the gravy ready. So after straining the gravy, we'll add a little bit of cardamom powder to it, a bit of javitri powder, some kesar to it in case you have. We can skip also, but if you have, it's going to taste good with that. We'll add about a teaspoon of Kewra. And we'll mix it. So now we will take the water to steam the rice. I have added some salt to this, green chilies too, 4 to 5 cloves, and I'll be adding 4 to 5 cardamom. So now we will add the chicken pieces to the gravy back. Now we'll add the Kewra water for the rice, and then we'll add the rice to it. We will just cook the rice 50% because the gravy which we have prepared is a lot more, so we have to keep in such a way where the rice is cooked and the gravy water is not too much. The water should only be so that the water should be. So now I have put the rice in this. I will be removing the whole spices which are there, so that we don't get any spice left on that. We'll just cook the rice 50% so that the gravy we have prepared is. So I have given a boil to this gravy and I've added chicken as I told you. Now we will add these rice. So after we are done with this, we will add some kesar which we had soaked in the milk. Then we will add some oil which we had removed from the gravy. this, we will seal this with the foil. You can also seal with the dough, the roti dough. At the corners you can seal it like this, and put the lid tightly so that no steam can escape and the biryani gets good steam inside, and cook the rice and the chicken as well. Put the lid tight and seal it properly from the sides of the lid. Now we put on the gas on high flame for about 1.5 minutes, and after that we leave it on slow for about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, and then the biryani, Avadhi biryani, will be ready. So now I'm going to remove the lid. I have removed it, and after putting off the gas, I did not open for about 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes now I'm opening. I had also added a little bit of color because I always love biryani with color. Slight color I had put. If you want, even you can add to it. So now see, these rice are done well, and we have to remove it in a way where each and every rice is separate. That is the way you should remove the biryani. So now we'll do the plating. See if you can see, the rice is all separate.